Hey everybody, Josh, the alien you call God here on Twitch, the Arbiter of Cool on YouTube and Instagram, back again with another list of the best music from 2025. This time we're talking about the top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. Um, did punk the last couple days, emo before that, post-punk before that, and ska. If you want to go check out the VODs, I recommend you go to YouTube at the Arbiter of Cool to check those out because Twitch copyright strikes and mutes part of this the stream once it reaches the VOD format. But if you just want to check out the list, you can go to Instagram at the Arbiter of Cool as well. And we'll get right into it. At number 20, we got a band from Sheffield and Liverpool. They are called Cannonball. The album is self-titled. There's the album cover. Female-fronted, straight-edge, hardcore. And we are going to play you the song Roll the Dice. Yeah, that's has 8 tracks, all under 2 minutes, so it's about a 15-minute EP there. Really great, just two-step and hardcore out of the UK there. Yeah, also yeah, that is a straight edge band there. For number 19, we are going to Cleveland, Ohio, for the band The Final Agony. And if immediately when I put this on, I was like, this sounds like Integrity. And I then was reading an article about them and found out that it actually is the old guitarist. I can't remember his name, Aaron something, I want to say. For Integrity, so that is definitely why it has that Integrity vibes. I wouldn't say it's not like, it's definitely more hardcore leaning than Integrity is, but you can, especially on the guitar, like just like the tone of the guitar and style of it, you can just like, it just has that Integrity feel to it. So yeah, Final Agony, another self-titled EP. There's only 3 songs on this one though. And I'm going to play you the song The Altar of the Dead.
Anarchy, genocide, starvation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can't feel the integrity from that, I don't know what to say, but yeah, does sound a lot like integrity. Uh, Aaron something, I honestly can't remember his name for the life of me. Plays guitar on that album. Out of Cleveland, Ohio, The Final Agony. Beyond, oh, sorry, that is actually called Beyond the Darkness. My bad, it's not self-titled. I forgot. The Cannonball was self-titled. Um, the Final Agony is called Beyond the Darkness. Uh, for number 18, we are heading to North Carolina, Randolph County, or kind of Greensboro, Randolph County area. Whoops, for the band Get Wise, they have a new EP out called Stand Strong, which has 4 tracks on it, and it was released pretty late in the year. Um, they call themselves like straight edge youth crew. I mean, it links power violence, but I don't really see the power violence influence in this. Maybe there's a little bit, and I'm just not remembering correctly. It's I did listen to it earlier today, but when I was kind of like reorienting the list a little bit, but I don't remember there being too much of a power violence, but maybe there was a little bit of power violence influence in there. But anyways, I'm gonna play you the opening track, "Stand Strong, Get Wise." Kind of a reverse of the title, their name and title, and it is for free on their Bandcamp if you want to go download it for pay what you can there. Yeah, this is "Stand Strong, Get Wise." Get Wise. This is only a 48-second song, by the way. This is gonna be a pretty quick stream, I think. Um, there's no song that's over a minute and 12 seconds on this EP, so it's like 4 tracks and just barely, actually not even over 4 minutes. So it's under 4 minutes total. But yeah, Get Wise, Stand Strong, Get Wise. Yeah, short but sweet. I mean, I guess I should probably play like a couple songs just because this stuff's so short. So I will play the next song, which is called "Won't Give In," just to give you a little bit of a better the idea, other than the 48 seconds of that song there. So yeah, this is "Won't Give In" off of "Get Wise to Stand Strong" as well. Yeah, so if somebody can tell me where they explain to me where the power violence is in there, yeah, I'm open to it, but I just don't see it. But yeah, some really cool straight edge youth crew style hardcore out of North Carolina there. Get Wise, Stand Strong. Um, very short album. Number They're number 18 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 17, we're going to Italy for our first taste of European hardcore there. I'm not sure how many bands there are that are outside of the U.S. on this, to be honest. There's definitely some Canadian ones, but I don't know if there's much other European ones on here other than this. Could be mistaken though, because I didn't look everything up beforehand. But this is Respect for Zero. They got I believe a 4-track EP as well. Yep, 4-track EP called Overtime, and they are from Saint Elpidio Amer, Italy. Some Italian hardcore here, and I am going to play you the song "Born Again." Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like early 2000s, like something off like Victory Records or something like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the CP. Only 4 tracks. Respect for Zero, Overtime, from Saint Elpidio Amer, Italy. And I did lie because the very next one is also from Europe. They're a band from Utrecht, Netherlands. Um, I am a little partial for melodic hardcore. I love me some melodic hardcore, like Defeater is one, and Love Letter are, Defeater, same singer, are, some of my favorite bands. Love Letter, was it last year or the year before, was my favorite record of the year. I think it was last year, right? And yeah, caught Defeater for the first time at this past year at the Ridge Hall Memorial shows, and you can go to my personal YouTube channel, Josh Cornell, and see the sets from every band. I recorded every set from both shows pretty much, except for I only got a partial set from the first couple bands that played the second day, and oh shit, Cypher. I missed some of Cypher. So there's like a 1 or 2 tracks of Cypher, but everybody else full sets on there, including Defeater and Convergence, a bunch of awesome hardcore and metalcore bands there. But yeah, these guys are definitely like melodic hardcore with like a little bit of post-hardcore influence. I'd say they're mainly a melodic hardcore band, but they do have like a guy clean singing at like at chorus parts, and I'm not a huge fan of his clean singing. I much prefer the melodic hardcore parts. I actually like the melodic hardcore parts on this album better than some of the ones I do on the albums that are a little bit higher up on the list. But the clean singing kind of brings it down a little bit for me. You could probably put this in post-hardcore as much as you could, and I think it's if you're into like more prototypical hardcore that's not melodic hardcore, you probably would consider this a post-hardcore album. But I figure I kind of like weigh things, and I feel like it's like more so a melodic hardcore album, so I did throw it in this category. But yeah, it's not a bad album at all. It's actually a pretty cool album. And let me just ring up a track for you here. We are at number 16. This one I'm not sure if it's on. Oh, I'm on folder. That's why. I couldn't find this one on Bandcamp, so I swore that I was looking at it before on Bandcamp, but I guess I was wrong. Wait, what's going on here? Select folder. Why am I doing it? Add file. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna play you the song. I'll play you the title track, "Let the Waves Carry My Wings." These ones are obviously a little bit, the melodic hardcore tracks are obviously a little bit longer than some of the hardcore tracks, which are really quite short, so this will lengthen the stream a little bit there. So this is the title track off of I'll Get By's Let the Waves Carry My Wings. Yeah, really good song for fans of like bands of like Defeater and stuff like that. Like I was mentioning before, they note like that they're influenced by like bands like Counterparts and stuff like that. But I think they're like much more of a melodic hardcore band than they are like more of a metalcore band like Counterparts there. But yeah, really beautiful song. Let the Waves Carry My Wings by off the album of the same name by the band I'll Get By from Utrecht, Netherlands. For number 15, we got like a split EP from, it's called Coast to Coast, and it features the band, I would say like two of the bigger hardcore bands that have been kind of popping off lately in the last 5 years, Pain of Truth and Tsunami. They did 2 songs each. I'm more partial towards the Pain of Truth tracks myself, even though I think I like Tsunami more regularly. Um, on this release, I kind of like the Pain of Truth tracks more. Pain of Truth kind of plays like New York hardcore. They're from Long Island, with like a little bit of like a hip hop edge. Tsunami is a little bit more raw. But yeah, I'm gonna play you Pain of Truth's Shattered Past. It's a 4-song EP, like I said, 2 songs from each. Tsunami's from San Jose. Pain of Truth is from Long Island, hence the coast to coast names. But yeah, pretty fun album there. I believe I caught Pain of Truth at Furnace Fest as well, so they were really cool live, man. They had like tons of people up there singing with them, so really cool vibes live there. But yeah, this is Shattered Past by Pain of Truth.
Tsunami 2025. Coast to fucking coast. Go. Separated from the rest. Only focus on the weakness. What about the strengths? If this is your solution, prepare for revolution until there's nothing left. There ain't nothing left. It's outlines at all costs. Nothing's getting fixed. Imaginary target shooting in the miss. Bloodshed still soaks to you. No second chances. No one's looking out for me or for you. If you're not going, then you're running away. No second chances. Someone's gotta get it. Separated me from the rest. Only focus on my weakness. What about my strengths? This was your solution, prepared for revolution. But still there's nothing left. There ain't nothing left. It's outlines at all costs. It's outlines at all costs. If you're not going, then you're running away. No second chances. Someone's gotta get it. Life belongs to words. Small steps on a shattered path. All cards are dealt, made and broken, there ain't nothing left. The cards were dealt. We were never meant to last. Looking over my shoulder, every turn that I take, the breath of living in a world of deceit and decay. Looking out for mine. I'm looking out for mine.
I'm also going to play a Tsunami track. The next track is Fence Walker by Tsunami off the split here.
shit that I wanna hear. You wanna be loved by everyone. The loyalty just flies in my ears. You wanna be liked by everyone. The way you act, I see right through. Don't need acceptance from anyone. So fuck all them and fuck you too. Just a traitor in my eyes. A fast walker, think aside. Just a traitor in my eyes. A fast walker, a friend of mine. Just a traitor in my eyes. A fast walker. Just a traitor in my eyes. A fast walker. Can't pick a side, you're bound to fall. No backbone, no guts at all. Bridges burn as you retreat. Your double fate is your defeat. You wanna be liked by everyone. The way you act, I see right through. Don't need acceptance from anyone. Fuck all them and fuck you too.
Yeah, some heavy shit from those guys. Honestly, I love Pantry. I love them both, man. I love both those bands, and hopefully we get a full length from one or both of those bands this year. But yeah, number what are we at? 15 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 14, we're going like not to my hometown specifically, but to the scene that I kind of grew up with. I kind of grew up with the Buffalo hardcore scene, Snapcase, Buried Alive, Slugfest. I guess if you consider Terror a Buffalo band, I guess you. I'm not. Do people consider Terror a Buffalo band? I'm not even sure, to be honest. But yeah, Scott Vogel, Kid Gorgeous, of course, Every Time I Die and shit like that. Yeah, grew up kind of. I'm like half an hour away from there, so kind of grew up with that scene. And No Escape, or sorry, Spaced, is one of the newer bands out of that scene, and they do come play my town pretty often because I live in St. Catharines, Ontario, and we have a huge hardcore scene here, and they come over and play every once in a while. So, and it's always a good time when they do. Female fronted stuff, killer leads. Not sure I like this as much as the last release, but it's still cool as fuck, and the leads absolutely shred, and I do really like the album art on this one. No Escape. This is the title track off that album, which is also the opening track. Yeah, such a fun new band out of Buffalo, man. Love these guys. They're probably my favorite newer hardcore band out of Buffalo at the moment. But Buffalo still has a thriving scene. Uh, I don't go see like a ton of like shows over there, but if like one of the Snapcase plays or something, they always got like 8 bands on the fucking roster, and so they're always giving like a features to like the new and upcoming hardcore bands, which is awesome because that gets the older people out and exposed to the newer music, right? So, but yeah, Space No Escape, number 14 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. Killer little EP there from these guys out of Buffalo. For number 13, we're going to Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne's been getting representation in almost every list that I've done. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they're in the post punk one, but pretty close to every list there. This is the band Heat. They have a new album out called Act of Mercy, and I want to say they don't like totally sound like Strife, but what like made me like this album was that they had some subtle Strife vibes, and I'm gonna play this opening track, Fooled Me Once, featuring the band Time Ends, and they are on a label called Life Layer Regret Records, which is a hardcore label out of Australia. So if you want to find some Australian hardcore, you can go to Life Layer Regret Records Bandcamp page and listen to this. Everything on there is pay what you can as well, so you can download it all for free if you want to, or toss them a buck or a couple bucks or something like that. But yeah, Heat, Act of Mercy. This is Fooled Me Once, featuring the band Time Ends.
You lost your shadow, Bill. Nothing more dangerous, a man lost his shadow.
Why's that?
He's got nothing more to lose.
Yes, so that track might not have been the best one to show you the Strife kind of influences there, but yeah, still a pretty cool album. And it's only 5 tracks, but yeah, some cool stuff out of Australia, and try to give you like a bit of taste of some international flavor of hardcore here. So hopefully this can help you turn you on to some Australian hardcore, because I don't know too many Australian hardcore bands. I know there's like I'm not a big Architects fan by any means, but maybe Clowns is kind of hardcore, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about Australian hardcore. I know more about Australian punk. But yeah, a very cool band. Heat, Act of Mercy, number 13 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 12, we're going back to the America, to a band that doesn't really have a home base because, as far as I understand, they are they feature members from a number of different states. I don't even know what those states are because it doesn't list them. But this is the band Cold Snap. They have a new EP out called Tradition of Disregard. Um, and yeah, it's got some melodic hardcore influences there. And I'm going to play you the song. It's only 4 tracks. Seems to have a little bit of a religious undertone, I suppose. Immolation, Judgment, Epistemicide, and Penance are the track titles. And I'm going to play you Immolation, the first track on the album.
Don't trust authority. What you do is challenge authority. You ask authority to justify itself. Well, maybe sometimes it can justify itself. It's
Little
still okay.
Chomsky?
If it can't, dismantle it. But certainly don't trust it. You know, you don't trust anybody but yourself.
Yeah, that's such a good track, man. And it doesn't look like these guys even like practice together because it says written by all members in the respective parts of the US. So it looks like they each like record in their bedroom or in their general area, and then somebody mixes and masters the tracks together. But well, Zach Miller does, and is it Zach Miller and Landmine Studios does, and he's also the drummer. So the drummer's mixing and mastering everything after they all put it together there. But yeah, killer melodic hardcore album. 4 tracks, about 10 minutes long. Definitely go check it out because there's some bangers on there. That is Cold Snap, Tradition of Disregard, number 12 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 11, we're sticking with the melodic hardcore, and we are going back to the Netherlands to Weert. I think it's Weert. I think you say it with a V kind of sound, but it's Weert, for the band Cold Grip, and they have a new EP out called Ego Death, which has like a sleep paralysis demon on it or something like that. Also kind of looks like Spawn, I guess. Yeah, Cold Grip, Ego Death out of Weert, Netherlands, and I am going to play you the song Burning Pressure.
Can't find where I belong. The pressure is hitting me alive. I feel the face piercing my inside. My body burning, and my skin inside. Trapped in my mind again. The temperature's rising. There is overwhelming. I haven't felt like myself for quite some time. Trouble conspirating inside my mind. I wanna leave it behind. The pressure is hitting me alive. I feel the face missing my eyesight. I feel it burning, and my skin is on. Trapped in my mind again. Wish I could just forget what's left. In the past, it's just us. What about the future? Can't get a grip on the present. So always stay stuck in my own goddamn head. Trying to hold on, can't find where I belong. Can't find where I belong. Can't find where I belong.
Yeah, great track from that Dutch melodic hardcore band. Cold Grip. We had Cold Snap, Tradition of Disregard. Now we got Cold Snap, Ego Death, out of Weert, Netherlands, at number 11 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 10, we are actually going to London, UK, for another good melodic hardcore band. I actually had this album a little bit higher, but I didn't want to put like too much, like, pad the top of the list with too much melodic hardcore. But this is the band Hell Can Wait, and they have a new EP out called My Will Won't Be Broken. They are from London, UK, and this is probably the longest release on the list. This is pretty close to being a full-length album, and it was released right at the end of the year, December 12th. So just got in there, eked in there at the end of the year. But this is a 7-track album, and it's a really solid melodic hardcore release. And I'm going to play you the second track off the album, which is Sleepless. Yeah, such a good melodic hardcore album, man. Like I said, I had it substantially higher on the list, but like I said, I didn't want to pad the top with like just all melodic hardcore because it does have like quite a similar vibe. So I felt like that would be a disservice to the list. So I kind of broke them up and moved some stuff up and some stuff down there. But yeah, Hell Can Wait. My Will Won't Be Broken at the London, UK. Killer album, and like I said, by far the longest release on the list today. Most of the songs are around 4 minutes long, and there's 7 of them, right? So it's the only one that is approaching anywhere close to being half an hour long. Um, but yeah, we're now breaking into the top 10 with that album, and going on to number 9. We're going to Auckland, New Zealand. So we're getting some good international representation here, and to a band called Amanaki. They have a new EP called Vices, and I would say I'm not a fan of alt metal by any means. I think this has like a touch. I don't think I'm not calling it an alt metal and like alt metal album by any at all, but like it's still a hardcore album, but it does have like a little bit of like an alt metal vibe. So I think it's like a little bit more like mainstream palatable, I guess you would say. You'll hear what I'm talking about because I'm going to play you the track They have. By the way, if you look them up on Bandcamp, you just look them up by the band name, because if you look up that they released all the tracks individually, and it's not released under the name of the actual EP. But I'm just gonna play you the first song, which is called Jaws, and this is also a seven track album, by the way.
So come and get it! Celebrate the victim! What it is, what it is! Call it wrong place, wrong time! Fear is kicking in! When it does, clench tight! Look of ice! This grip of my life! When it does, clench tight! Look of ice! This grip of my life! I cannot see a way out of this! I am pinned down, brought down with the bite down. I got the adrenaline kicking, I'm like that searching power within. I couldn't fight back, it's time for the bite back. So I fill myself up, I feel the power within. It's time for the fight back, are you ready for the fight back? When it does, clench tight, like a vice. Let's grip on my life when it does, clench tight, like a vice. Let's grip on my life. When life's a dog, right back. Right back. Nothing like a bite back, yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, they kind of like that. Get the I don't know what pedal they're using there, but it makes it sound like the intro kind of sounds like Korn or something like that. But really cool album from Abenaki Vices, out of Auckland, New Zealand. Something a little different as well from everything else on this list there. But yeah, number 9 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 8, we're sticking in Oceania and going back to Australia again, to none other than Melbourne. So I said I didn't know much about Australian hardcore, but I'm clearly listening to it and just not realizing it. And this is a brand spanking new band called Whose Reality. The production on this was released as a demo cassette, so the production quality on this is quite low, but the they fucking rip. They fucking rip hard. I love this band, and I'm super stoked. Hopefully they get on like a decent label so they can get some decent production value, because not that a hardcore band needs it, but there's 6 tracks on this album, and whoops, I'm going to play you the song Bled Dry, which is the opening track on the album there. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll play a couple tracks because they're super, super fucking short. We'll play you Blood Dry, which is barely over, not even under, just under a minute, and then Your Tax Dollars, which is about a minute and a half there. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that like fast-paced garage sound of like that comes out of Olympia, Washington, with bands like Lost and stuff like that on that like Spanish named label. I can't honestly, I always forget what they're called. But yeah, killer EP, man. This thing rips. I guess it's a demo. But yeah, super stoked to see where this band goes from here. That's Whose Reality out of Melbourne, Australia. Sick release from them. Number 8 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025, and we're just going to keep it moving right along to another melodic hardcore band. Like I said, I am a bit partial towards melodic hardcore, so you will find a bunch of melodic hardcore bands on my list, and this is the band Ghost Chant out of Hudson Valley, New York, and they have a new EP out called Hell Can Wait, and I'm gonna play you the song "Breathe In, Breathe Out." This is for melodic, melodic hardcore. I said melodic punk, melodic hardcore. For melodic hardcore band, the songs are relatively short. Actually, you know what? I'll just play. I'll play "Breathe In, Breathe Out," which is the shortest track on the album. The rest of them are like mid range length there. But yeah, Ghost Chant, "Hell May Await Me." This is "Breathe In, Breathe Out." Yeah, so that song was actually, I would say, like probably more metalcore leaning, but most of the rest of the album is very melodic hardcore oriented there. But yeah, 6 tracks, banger fucking band out of Hudson Valley, New York. Ghost Chant. The new EP is Hell May Await Me. That was Breathe In, Breathe Out. Number 7 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. From now, what I said earlier was clearly a lie because on number 6 is yet another Australian band. I just didn't know where any of these bands are from. I listened to them and have no idea where they're from. But this is another Australian band, this time from Perth, however. Concrete Bomb. They have a new EP out called Snorting Rebel, and it's a bit of a ripper. I'm gonna play you the song "Born Empty, Die Alone."
Heaven must be really empty now.
That was Born Empty Die Alone from Concrete Bomb out of Perth, Australia. Their new EP, Snorting Rubble. Kind of remind me of. Oh my god, now I can't think of the band's name. I was thinking about it the whole entire time. Shit. Oh my god. They're on Victory Records. Oh my god, now it's gonna. Uh, oh my god, what's the band's name? I have it on my one. I have a sticker on my fucking guitar of them. No, I can't think of the goddamn name. Victory Records bands. I know it starts with an A. List of Victory Records artists. Let's see. Here we go. Former bands. All at War, of course. That's what it is. I can't believe I was literally thinking about it the whole time and I forgot about it when I meant to talk about it. But yeah. All at War. And the funny thing is, like, on one of the Facebook pages that I follow, I think it's that fucking the one with all the fucking MAGA Nazi fucks on it. Somebody put a post on it about. Is All Out War hardcore or are they metalcore? And I made the argument. I was like, well, they're early metalcore, like alongside like Earth Crisis. They're like one of the first metalcore bands. So I guess I should have I guess I should have stayed consistent with my argument there and called them metalcore. But I feel like that you know, a lot of the answers were very evenly distributed as well. There's, I would say, about half the people were calling them a hardcore band because I think they kind of started as a hardcore band, and then, you know, they weren't metalcore wasn't a thing really up in, you know, I guess it was, or it was just developing, like Earth Crisis. I think All Out War's first album was like 1991. Earth Crisis put something out in the late 80s, and maybe somebody else as well that I can't put my finger on, but yeah, so like, you know, All Out War was one of the first metalcore bands, and obviously they were, you know, a big reason that or like, you know, they were one of the big, like one of the main bands on Victory Records back in its like heyday in the late 90s, early 2000s there. But yeah, Concrete Rebel, if you're a fan of bands like All Out War, you know, with the kind of hardcore with the metal riffs over top of it, which is kind of where metalcore started. You will really enjoy this album from Concrete Bomb. Number 6 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number 5, this is a really fun album. It is and like, what would a list be without a band from Los Angeles? Am I right? So this is a really fun female-fronted hardcore band out of Los Angeles called Slaughterhouse. They have a new EP called Sick and Tired, and I am going to play you the track DNA. Yeah, I'm a huge Blood Command fan, and I feel like Slaughterhouse has like kind of similar vibes as Blood Command, like a little bit poppy, um, and but like very fun, a very fun hardcore band like this. I imagine that these guys would be fucking fun as hell to see live. But yeah, number five on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025, Slaughterhouse, Sick and Tired, out of Los Angeles, California. For number four, we are heading to another new country. Not a new country, but a new country on this list. This is the band Satels. They have a new album called Arcadia, or new EP out called Arcadia, and they are from Budapest, Hungary. By the sounds of it, they've been touring across Europe for the past few years and organizing shows that were designed to raise money for a bunch of social causes. So not only are they a pretty fucking awesome melodic hardcore band, they're out there doing like really good things. And I'm gonna play you the song "Cold Days," well-deserved spot at number four. Yeah, this is an absolutely killer melodic hardcore album. Like I mean, I could easily put this at number one. Um, and I was, I had it at number one for a bit, and I was kind of like filtering things around until I kind of came down to the end result there. But yeah, if you're a fan of melodic hardcore like I am, Satel's Arcadia is an album you definitely want to check out. There from Buddhist Pissed Hungry, and like I said, sounds like they're out there doing really cool things. Number four on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. For number three, we are going to uh, yet another melodic hardcore release. If you're not a fan of melodic hardcore, I do apologize, but I think these albums are really good, and definitely deserving of some appreciation if you are a hardcore music fan, or a post-hardcore fan, or a metalcore fan, because it's kind of exists on the periphery of all those subgenres there. But this is a band from Lansing, Michigan. They go by Impressionist. There is also a Philadelphia band called Impressionist, but this is the Lansing, Michigan band, and they have a new EP out called "To a Place Where We Know We Are Loved," with a ellipses in the front of that. Like I said, more really good melodic hardcore. I feel like this and Satel's are kind of equal. Satel's actually might be a little bit better. I probably should have flipped them around, but if only because Satel's has an extra couple tracks, but Impressionist only has 4 tracks on it. But yeah, it's a great album, and I'm going to play you the song "In Loving Memory."
You walk the threshold between this life and the next. I can still remember and to forget. The days are long, the years are short. Time is taken, but we hold dearly. A garden of evergreen memories, blooming thorns of tragedy. In my heartaches, with every breath, as I walk you to the edge of death. In your mind, a lifetime streams, drying up like quiet streams. 'Cause in my mind, another goodbye might be the last. Reverse the hands of time, as I await the ache of the past. Unselfishly, mourn your death while life still beats in your chest. I feel your soul is all of echoes, faintly reaching for me. Your hands tremble at the thought of unknown. Have you forgotten me? 'Cause when you're gone and the morning's done, left with only a gravestone and you unchained. Time fades our withered souls, never knowing where we'll go. I'm fucking broken. Anxiety weighs down my chest. You deserve so much better. In loving memory. My heart aches with every breath. I withdraw alone from the precipice. Season shades and leaves turn gray. Color began to fade when you slipped away. I will remember you.
Yeah, some great melodic hardcore. Now I remember why I put it above Satellos, just because the those like lead riffs kind of give it like a little bit of an edge there. But yeah, uh, solid, pretty solid year, at least on the EP front for melodic hardcore this year with Impressionist, Satells, Ghost Chant, um, Hell Can Wait, Cold Grip, and Cold Snap. All great releases, but yeah, this one kind of eked him out a little bit above the rest. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, number 3 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. Getting tired here, man. Holy hell. Um, and well deserving spot in the top 3 there. Um, Probably would have been a little bit higher, but this next band is a local band for me. And they kind of popped off on their. Oh, this is a picture of the album cover. Let me grab it off. A different, so I don't have the record. A little bit of a better image there. To delete that. Save. Yes. All right. Did that just change it? Ah, there we go. Changed it right up. This is the band Milspec. Their last release, Marathon, kind of put them on people's radars because I think Brooklyn Vegan put it on one of like top 50 punk albums of the year. But these guys are fucking awesome. They do have members from Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, and I think these guys are from Toronto. So they list themselves on Bandcamp as being from Toronto, but the singer, oh wait, sorry, the singer is from Thorold, Ontario. That's the third guy right there. And so when they play around here, they say they're from Thorold. So Thorold, Ontario is in between St. Catharines, Welland, Niagara Falls. Welland had a pretty big hardcore scene back in the day. St. Catharines is, of course, has a big hardcore scene today, and is also where Alexis on Fire is from. Some really good metalcore bands out of Welland, actually, and this dude Brandon here is in the band called Wild Side, another really good hardcore band out of Niagara Falls. Cody here, Cody right here. He's also in a bunch of like several different bands here in St. Catharines. He might actually live in Toronto, but I know his girlfriend still lives here, so not entirely sure if he still lives here or not. But he's always been part of the scene for years and years and years, and been in several different bands. And like I said, I think the rest of the guys over here, these 3 guys, are maybe from Toronto. If they're from St. Catharines, I don't know those guys as well. But yeah, I guess you would call them melodic hardcore. They're melodic hardcore, but not in the same, not in like a Defeater sense. They're a melodic hardcore band. I would say like all of the other melodic hardcore bands that have been featured today all have like that kind of Defeater vibe going on. But Milspec is a little something original, which I think is why people like them so much. And this is a 5-track album, but the last track is almost 7 minutes long. I'm going to play you the first and last track are both called When the Music Ends, but the last track is called When the Music Ends 6:52, which is the length of the track. So I'm going to play you the first opening track version of When Music Ends off of their new self-titled EP.
Every season of your life repeats. It never seems all that real to me. And in the darkness of the soul, I feel doors close when the music ends. And there are things that we can speak about. Past the moment in silence, but now I'll paint a picture.
I love this band, man. They are so fucking good. I'm not sure why this record didn't get more like promotion there because I barely even I kind of just like randomly checked if they had released anything and like it's like oh they are releasing a record so um yeah, these guys absolutely were all fucking awesome guys, and they got three guitar players. They got three guitar players, so it gives them a little, a little something else there that most hardcore bands don't have. They're very melodic, but like in a different sense than a lot of melodic hardcore bands, as you could hear when compared to the other kind of ones, which all kind of had a similar vibe. These guys are definitely something different, something original, and that kind of is what makes them so fucking awesome. Milspec out of Thorold, Ontario, Thorold, St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, and Toronto. Awesome fucking band, and proud to call them local guys. Uh, if you're looking for another local band, my other buddy Shay started a new band called Terminator, which has been popping off a little bit. And you can go see their album release show on my personal Bandcamp, Josh Cornell. There, where I put the whole setup. The audio at our Legion shows is kind of ass, so you can only like really hear the vocals in like one or two spots, which I wasn't standing in. So sounds all right, but not the greatest. But yeah, Milspec number 2 on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. And to round it out, we are going back to the Netherlands, to the town of Utrecht for the second time on this list for the band State Power. They have a new EP out called Final Hour, and this album fucking rips. I'm going to play you the intro track and first track, which are called Nitroglycerin and Cowards, and we'll come back and then we'll play another track and then round out the list with a recap, and then I will see you on the next one when we do hardcore albums.
One for nitroglycerin, a whole lot to avenge. A dash of disillusionment, this reeks of violence. Shake the motherfucker till it grows to us alike. I know we'll be ready when the final hour strikes. I don't wanna give in and I'm dropping elbows with cowards, with those who prey on the way. I've seen the lives of a billion devoured. We've all witnessed a tragedy. Decay, decay. We severed the soul of mankind, but when given a choice, will you be grabbing the bag, or are you willing to fight? There's no point your mind at ease. There's no room for your apathy. Poison and feed. Let those fuckers bleed. We won't let them bleed. I don't wanna give in, I'm not dropping elbows with cowards, with fucking pieces of shit. I feel stronger than ever, determined and empowered, pushing through till the end. There's no point your mind at ease. There's no room for your apathy. Poison and feed. Let those fuckers bleed. We won't let them bleed. The pain is imminent.
This might be the hardcore release of the year, even in as an EP. The first track there was Nitroglycerin. The second track there was Cowards. I'm going to play you one more track called Spiritual Dead End featuring David Asher De Molen, featured on there, probably on guitars, I would imagine. But State Power, Final Hour out of Utrecht, Netherlands. You can go on their Bandcamp and order some shirts or a cassette tape. This band absolutely fucking rips, man. And if it's not your favorite, one of your favorite hardcore releases of the year, I don't know what you're listening to. But yeah, I'll play Spiritual Dead End, then we'll come back and we'll recap the list, end it off the stream here, and then I'll catch you either tomorrow or the next day with a list, with the hardcore album list, the full album list there. But yeah, State Power, Final Hour, number one on our list of top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. This is Spiritual Dead End featuring David Asher De Molen.
I never meant to get caught in the crossfire. Trembling at the sight of the reckoning. The Lord's calling you home to face Him to hear the sound of your backbone shattering. Useless supplication, worthless cries and pleas. The Lord's calling you home to face Him. He's gonna set the record straight. Straight up annihilation. He's wiping the slate clean. A spiritual dead end explode up in your face. You had once thought I'm redemption, but you're falling out of grace. The truth comes back to haunt you. You thought you'd seen the light, but you're the washer of the appetite. You couldn't just do what was right. Boom. Straight up annihilation. He's wiping the slate clean. Divine retaliation. He's wiping the slate clean.
Man, it's such a killer band. I love the thrashy aspect to it, man. I'm a big thrash fan. So, yeah, State Power, Final Hour, number one on our list. Let's go back and recap the top 20 hardcore EPs of 2025. At number 20 had Cannonball from Sheffield and Liverpool, UK, kind of straight edge hardcore there. Number 19, The Final Agony from Cleveland, Ohio, featuring the old lead guitarist of Integrity, which you can really hear. The EP is called Beyond the Darkness. Number 18, Get Wise, Stand Strong from Randolph County, North Carolina. Some more Youth Crew straight edge shit there. Our first international band. All right, wait. Yeah, first international band? Oh, I guess second international band because the first one was from the UK. Respect for Zero, Overtime, from Sant Elpidio Amer, Italy. Kind of like some old Victory Records style hardcore. Number 16, the first melodic hardcore album on the list, I'll Get By, Let the Waves Carry My Wings. The other band from Utrecht, Netherlands. Number 15, Pain of Truth Tsunami Coast to Coast Split EP. Pain of Truth is from Long Island, New York. Tsunami is from San Jose, California. Probably one of the more heavy albums on the list. Number 14, another semi-local band for me. I consider Buffalo to be, an adopted local scene for me. Space, No Escape out of Buffalo, New York, of course. Female-fronted hardcore with some ripping leads. Heat, Act of Mercy from Melbourne, Australia at number 13. Number 12, another melodic hardcore band, Cold Snap, Tradition of Disregard. Their members are from across the USA. They each record their individual contribution, write and record their individual contributions in the respective areas, and then have their drummer mixes and masters the album. But like I said, I don't think they actually even play together, so who knows if they play shows or anything. Number 11, we have Cold Grip Ego Death, another Dutch band from Weert, Netherlands. I think I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Number 10, Hell Can Wait, My Will Won't Be Broken at a London, UK, another great melodic hardcore band. Number 9, Amanaki Vices from Auckland, New Zealand, have that kind of like weird toned guitar introduction that sounds kind of like Korn. At number 9. Number 8, Whose Reality, their demo cassette release out of Melbourne, Australia. Really sick. Excuse me. New band out of Australia. Number 7, we got Ghost Chant, Hell May Await Me out of Hudson Valley, New York. Another great melodic hardcore band if you are into that feeder style sound. At number 6, we got Concrete Bomb, Snorting Rubble from Perth, Australia. A lot of great Australian bands, despite the fact at the beginning of the scene I said I don't know anything about Australian hardcore. Clearly I've been listening to it and just not realizing it. And kind of sound like All Out War for fans of All Out War. Number 5, Slaughterhouse Sick and Tired from Los Angeles, California. They definitely have that Los Angeles kind of poppy vibe. For fans of bands like Blood Command, female fronted as well. Number 4, really awesome melodic hardcore band, Satels. The album is Arcadia. They are from Budapest, Hungary, and sounds like they play mostly around Europe, and most of their shows go to supporting social causes. So really cool people, and great fucking band. Number 3, Impressionist, ... To a Place Where We Know We Are Loved from Lansing, Michigan. My favorite kind of Defeater style melodic hardcore album. All of those ones that I said were melodic hardcore were very in vein of the band Defeater or Love Letter, or that kind of melodic hardcore sound. At number 2, a different kind of melodic hardcore from Millspec out of Thorold, Ontario. Hometown Boys for me. And number 1, of course, this album is amazing. What we got right here, State Power, Final Hour from Utrecht, Netherlands. That rounds out the list of top 20 hardcore EPs from 2025. I appreciate you watching. If you came here from Reddit or Facebook, you can catch my Twitch is The Alien You Call God. I'll be doing more lists over the next few weeks, probably up until February, rounding out the different styles of music that I haven't already covered, and then I'll be getting into the new music for the end of the next year. But you can also catch the VODs on YouTube at the Arbiter of Cool, or just check out my lists on Instagram at the Arbiter of Cool as well. TheArbiter OFCOOL. I thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you at the next one.